All right. Probably one of the most anticipated figures of the year, at least on my end. This is the Beast Deities FENRIR, aka Z Broly, KO bootleg, whatever you want to call it. This figure is finally on my desk, and I got this by way of 5K Toys. I heard they're on AliExpress too, so if you want one, check out AliExpress. But I'm super excited for this. I love Z Broly. I've always loved Z Broly. I love him way more than Super Broly because I feel like this guy was more of a monster than Super Broly, my opinion. Also, he was a menace. He was huge. He was crazy. He was out of his mind crazy, and I just loved every second of watching those films back in the day. Broly is the man. Broly is probably one of my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters right after Goku. And this figure is incredible. I know SH Figuarts showed that they're re-releasing theirs in an attempt to get people to buy it, which they did. People go crazy for that figure. I personally only wanted that figure because it looked like this, like the style wise. I never liked the proportions on that figure. It was just ugly to me. Like the big old show. I don't know if that's how he looked, but I feel like this one looks a lot more like he did on the show. I could be tripping. That's just me though. This is a 10-inch action figure, and this thing was only, guess the price, let's do a little drum roll, $75 retail from 5K Toys. They did bump up the shipping, which kind of like threw me a little bit, but the shipping was about 28 bucks. I didn't pay that because if you buy from 5K all the time, I don't buy from them all the time, but I do buy from them enough to have points. I was able to use my points towards the shipping, so I only paid like $6, which it should have been because they ship from California. I'm in California. I don't think 28 bucks. This thing is heavy, but it ain't that damn heavy. I shipped about 30 pounds of G.I. Joes for 20 bucks, so I know it don't cost that much to ship this stuff. The figure looks incredible. The details, the paintwork, there's shading throughout the body. I absolutely love this figure if I haven't said that already. It's huge. This figure is great. I love the fact that they put actual, like, they're not gemstones or plastic, but they're clear. It's not painted. All of these are like little clear gemstones, and they're amazing. Like this figure, the size it is, I'm going to jump right into scale because it's just astonishing how big this character is, how big this figure is. I can't even lower my camera because he won't be in the frame. This figure is incredible. The articulation is one thing that I really love. The sculpt, the paint, the details. It all looks great. Look at the sculpt. I do kind of wish this was fabric. I don't mind the soft plastic because it doesn't hinder anything, but it's that split for me that kills it. I don't like the split, but it being soft plastic, it gets out the way. It doesn't hinder anything. It will float around a little bit on you, but it's not that bad. Did do a 3.0 style on him, so he has the hips how he should, not those ugly covers they do on the Gokus and the Gohans. They do the stupid cover. They didn't do none of that. It's a 3.0 body. This is by, if I didn't say already, by Kong Studios Beast Deities, which they don't exist anymore. One of the best figures you can buy. This is my top 10 of 2025. Number one right here. About articulation, because I think that's where this figure shines. For as big as it is, the figure articulates very well. I know people have hold-ups and hang-ups about the torso, but there's a mod. I'm not going to do it on camera. But there's a mod you can do where you can get the torso to go forward. But for the head, I have the short neck peg on here because my long neck peg would not pop on. And when it did pop on, it popped right off as soon as I moved it. Short neck peg, and I believe it's not that big of a difference anyway. But the head won't look up at all, really, because who's Broly looking up at? But because of the hair is going to hit the back of the torso. But he will look down pretty far. You do get some tilt in there. You get a lot of swivel, too. It will 360 probably. It might 360. I don't really want to push it, though. Shoulders go up that far. You do get a nice butterfly joint. This is a soft upper torso, like a Storm Collectibles. So you get all of that going. It'll go up that far, which is a little bit more than 90. Down that far, and you can shift it all around. These shoulders are really nice. You can shift them up. You can shift them down. They will also 360. It's just a big ball joint in there. The bicep swivel. You get a double jointed elbow, but of course it's going to run into those massive biceps. Telescopic wrist joint will go up, down, all around. Torso, it will pop apart if you push it too far. At least mine will. But you can see the inner workings of it. There's that soft rubber I was talking about. Soft rubber on the torso. I think the lower is soft too. So you get that. You get this little port right here, which is for the ball peg, but it does move. So they attempted to give you torso articulation. Now the mod is you go in here, because you see where it dips right here. You go in there, you just cut out that part and it should move forward. Let me try it on camera actually. Let's see if I can get this going on camera. Hopefully I do it right, because these figures are not, this figure especially is not easy to get. So the video I saw, the guy just cut it like that. And then he went across here, I think. I think that's what he did. I probably should have looked it up before I did this. So from what I saw, that's all you do. I don't think I cut this right though. Why is it stuck like that? Oh, it's a little piece. A little piece hanging down there. Does that help? A little bit. So from the mod I saw, that's pretty much what you do. I don't know if I should cut more. I'll see right now. And then you push them back together. Line it up. This guy's hair is something else. Something feral. But yeah, once you pop the part again. Hold on. Once you do the mod, you do get a little bit torso articulation, so there's that. He will swivel at the lower waist. He'll also swivel at the upper ball joint. Ball joint. And you do get up on the hips, which is a really nice range. Double jointed knees, which they will bend pretty good for a big figure. One thing I wish they would have done was made these ankles ratcheted. I think that's what they needed. I know what they were going for, which is just a ball joint. And the way it looks, I love that it's layered so you don't see the inner workings. But the figure's so heavy that it will fall over sometimes. Mine falls over. I had to lay it down the other night because I was asleep and this fucking thing fell over and scared the shit out of me. But I wish they would have just did a ratchet situation. At least ratchet this way, like a little joint to go side to side. I don't know. That's just me. I feel like if they would have did that though, they would have had to make ratchets on everything, and everything doesn't need ratchets. But this guy is a monster. Let me show you the accessories, because he comes with some interesting stuff. But this is the spin that Beast Deities puts on their figures so they don't get copyright, which is pretty cool. It's a cool way to get figures to people who want them without going through like all the hoops, because Bandai has like exclusivity rights or some shit. Who knows? But Bandai's not going to make the stuff we want, so I look to third party to make what we want. So he comes with a cape. He comes with a wolf head, back on track. Comes with this wolf head in the box, and he comes with these like gnarled long fingered hands. You get those, but then you get to the meat and potatoes, which is the Broly stuff. The face comes in a separate box, which is like this. You get 4 faces and these emotional memory bookmarkers. So if you want to read a book and you see something angry or sultry, you can put a face there to remember your spot, if that's what you want to do. And in this box, you get all of Broly's faces. You get the yelling head, the smile, the smirk, and you get this stoic face. And the hair comes in a separate box, but I don't know where the hair box is right now. Also get crossed arms for Broly, so if you want him to exude aura, you can do that. You get all of the Broly hands. You get the open hands. These are for the effects, so you can pop these on like so. You can pop those on those hands. You get 2 of those because you get 2 effects. And then you get the open hands, and you get the Goku holding hair head hand. I don't know what Goku this goes to, and the only Super Saiyan Goku I have is this one. And let me see if this fits. I don't have any of the other Super Saiyan Gokus at the moment, so yeah, that's not going to fit him. So I don't know what Goku this goes to. If you know, let me know in the comments. Because I don't have the Super Saiyan 2 Goku or the Super Saiyan like regular. I have this legendary one, and then Super Saiyan God, and then Super Saiyan Blue, and then Super Saiyan 3, and then that's it. I don't have any of the other Gokus. You also get earrings, since each face needs earrings. They don't come with it. I kind of wish they were metal, but they're not. But I'm not tripping. They stay on a lot better than I thought. You can see he has earrings on right there too. Before aftermarket, this guy was 75 bucks, maybe 80 bucks with shipping if the shipping was accurately priced. But for a character and a toy this massive, that is unheard of. That is actually insane. That's actually insane. Look at this. Look at this guy's scale. Let me see if I can find my tape measures. Not here. It never is. Oh, here's the box for the hair, by the way. It just looks like that. It's called a pin holder. That's their gimmick. Look at the scale on this guy. I don't have any other big figures to put next to it. This thing is so big. It's actually insane. All my big stuff is put up or it's behind other stuff. And I'm not going to whip it out. But here he is next to Goku. And then here's Goku next to Sabo. For scale, his feet aren't straight. I don't feel like straight. He's huge. Like, it's massive. Hasbro doesn't even make Build-A-Figures this big. I do not have a link for this. This thing is long sold out. One of my major regrets is I didn't get the purple one. There's a purple one with battle damage that I should have bought. Hindsight is 2020, they say. And I didn't think about it, and I regret it every day. I'm thinking about trading my Mayfix Daredevil for the purple one. If that sounds like something you want to do, get in my inbox because I want that purple one. This figure is incredible. Just take it in. Like, take a big drink of this because this thing is fucking amazing. I just can't get over it. Kid me, growing up watching Dragon Ball Z from Toonami to the movies, the ones that are non-canon, to watching Z, to watching Kai, Super, all of this stuff, bro. Dragon Ball Z culminates to one of my favorite animes of all time. It's on my list of top 3. It's number 2, I want to say, because Yu Yu Hakusho is first, because I love Yu Yu Hakusho. But Dragon Ball Z is right there. And this figure, in and of itself, is fucking amazing. Like, I cannot contain my words, my excitement, because I am just so happy that this exists. I'm so happy that I was able to get it. Like, a lot of people are purists and they think that Bandai just makes all the best stuff. They don't buy third party. They're fucking tripping. You're tripping if you think Bandai is the only way to get these characters, because Bandai would have never done this because they haven't done it. They re-released the same Broly they re-released 3 times before. It's probably one of the most sought after Broly figures on the market. I know a guy who knows somebody at Bandai and they say that Broly is one of the best selling figures they've ever had. And I get it because people want this, but this one just looks so much better. Look at this thing. It's huge, massive, big as hell. Again, I don't have any links for it because this thing is long sold out. You can check AliExpress. I don't recommend eBay. You're going to see a $300 price and you're going to vomit because that is insane. Not saying it's not worth $300 because I know if Bandai released it, that's how much it would cost. But just don't pay that. Try to find it cheaper. AliExpress has some. Check out AliExpress. Beast Deities FENRIR. Just type that in or type in Beast Deities Broly. I'm pretty sure it'll pop up. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want any Dragon Ball Z figure that's not third party, check out BigBADToyStore, link in the description. Watch one of these other videos on the screen, and I'm out.